just additional comments on the man I described yesterday as Yomonile of the Federal Capital Territory, who thoroughly embarrassed the President of Nigeria while pretending to be exercising delegated authority. He was on television, characteristically, yesterday, paid, adverts for himself, in which he was saying that he respects the rule of law. Now, I don't think that is true. If the minister respects the rule of law, he cannot be selective in terms of the rule of law that he respects. When he was governor in Rivers State, did he respect the rule of law? In his attempt to say, as he insisted yesterday, that he wants to preserve the integrity of the Abuja master plan, going to pull down people's buildings, going to estates, is that respect for the rule of law for a man that is an officer in the temple of justice as a legal practitioner? Now, this same man says he's respecting the rule of law. Why is it that a person who says he respects the rule of law will be selective in his respect for the rule of law? There are many court judgments regarding to this Abuja master plan. The minister of the Federal Capital Territory chooses the kind of law that he wants to respect, the one that he doesn't want to respect. That in itself is an abominable, unacceptable behavior. That's number one. So he's saying he respects the rule of law. That's a lie. Number two, he said that he has no problem with the military and that he respects the military because he knows what the military is doing, and that if he has any problem with the military, he knows where to go, but he doesn't believe in confrontation. Wike saying that he does not believe in confrontation. He even confronts journalists.
Yes.
Not realizing that you don't fight a man or people who have platforms. You will lose in the long run. So disrespecting the media, the military establishment, confronting the military establishment, that's precisely what he did. And by so doing, I insist, I repeat, that he exposed the president, commander-in-chief of the armed forces, to utter embarrassment. And that is something that I think that the president of Nigeria should still address, one way or the other. And it is as follows. He says, okay, he respects the military, he doesn't disrespect any institution. This is after it was reported yesterday on the front page of a Punch newspaper that the generals are fuming. There is no general that is supporting Nyesom Wike. They are all supporting Officer Yerima. They say he's disciplined, they said he was polite, they said he showed professionalism. The CDS is behind him. Minister Matawale has spoken also in his defense and in defense of the military. The Minister of Defense, Minister Badaru, has also spoken in defense of the military. The Inspector General of Police has told his men that, look, nobody should go and use you to pull down other person's buildings in Abuja without a court order. In other words, the Inspector General of Police is also saying that what Minister Wike did was unlawful, was a resort to self-help, and law enforcement officers wearing the police uniform should not do that. So Minister Wike says he respects the rule of law. So he's the only one who is redefining, recharacterizing, positioning his conduct. I think that the time has come for the president of Nigeria to call him to order.
Yes.
To say that there is something about decorum in terms of the behavior of public officers. He could have used a court order.
Yes.
If there are court orders, he could have respected those court orders. And whether the land was in the possession of a former chief of air staff or naval staff or whatever, nobody is above the laws of the land. And no minister has the powers to intimidate everybody. He says he doesn't like intimidation, that nobody can intimidate a government. All of us exist under the rule of law. And by conduct, ministers who have been given the opportunity to serve by President President Tinubu must also conduct themselves in a decorous manner. No minister has the powers to come and dictate to everybody. You dictate to the media, you dictate to the military.
We're telling you the question to
on
ask
the basis
is
of what?
media chats. He will tell you questions to ask.
See, on this particular issue now, it is only Wike that is on this table. I think maybe his aide is supporting him. Only Wike and his aide that is on this table as it stands now. Because everybody is supporting this young naval officer. Dr. Abati, don't give him wotowto back to back as this issue has been going on. As it stands now, Wike only there for this table. Oh. You get the point? And for some people that be, because I read a post somebody made concerning this young officer. He was saying, as Nigerians are supporting this young man now, hope if they come for him, that Nigerians will still come and support him. How do you mean by coming for him? What did he do that those people you are talking about will come for him? The young man just expressed himself and told the people that he's acting on order. If anything will happen to anybody on this particular issue now, it will happen to the person that gave him the order. That's the thing. And as it stands now, everybody, all the military chiefs, both the retired and the present, are giving this young man kudos for for his conduct, even on such situation where some people go even they do as if something they choco for their head. You get the point? The guy comported himself, was replying to the minister with respect. Yes. In fact, I was surprised to see the press conference Wike make yesterday. He was saying that he did not say some of these words to him, as if after now they will not come and tell us AI for waiting now. Is it not the video that is going viral on social media? You are telling us that you did not use those words FOOL on this young man, which all of us are seeing, and people are using even to create content. You are telling us that you did not use it. As it stands now, though we are waiting for the president to talk on this, I don't know if I thought the president has said anything, because one of the things I saw from the president is that the president is backing the military as well. You get the point? And the president should also call him to order. You are talking about rule of law, following due process. One of the last video I made concerning this thing, where he was saying about due process. Which due process is he talking about? According to the video here from Dr. Abati, there are so many court judgments on the properties in Abuja that Wike chooses the one he will respect and the one he will not respect. Court law, court order is court order. If you say that you obey the court order, why not obey all? There are many court judgments concerning the properties in Abuja, and Wike chooses to obey the one he wants to obey, according to Dr. Abati in this video. Why must you choose the one you want to obey? If I thought you say you obey court order, you follow due process. Now, due process, where is it? We are watching and see how it's gonna be.